So now,
which is the executive one plus one running out chief driver. Vice President is going to be the deputy
thank you very much. On that note, now one team up for the chief driver, national chief driver. Aha! On allow sit down. His Excellency the President.
Honorable Vice President, Chief Minister, all protocols observed, and we drive ourselves. Machine, power! Machine, power! I'm glad you for meeting at this time of the year, soon after election, and I'm glad you for receiving us because when they play an important role in this country, we will all recognize and acknowledge. For making a grab today, say when they can congratulate me, I want to tell you, say I deeply appreciate that, and that make within this time. The work that they do is so important that we will not stop for work for 1 minute with the know. As the president, I want to tell you plenty thank you. I want to make you know say una matter in our society and that we appreciate the work we do. So I take this occasion as a big occasion because una way they move una way they move the economy, una way they make things then they happen. Una can congratulate me after this election. And listening to the una president, they don't give assurances to we, the government and the people of this country, for saying no ambogi no go dey for the transportation. I want for assuring and say we self will do everything we will make una work easy and make una work profitable. Because transportation is a whole sector with so paramount. No economy not they move in the world without transportation. Nothing not they happen without transportation. So when I occupy, when I then a sector which is so important that we no go left una no more for make una the fit for una self. We serve as government. All the things that we do, we try to get new and better roads, bridges, now for make una work easier and make una work profitable because now a lot of investment when they do for make una work easy in that sector there. Where you get good roads, the motorcar is you get very little for spend on spares, tires, and most other things there. If you sabi take care of engine, it will carry go far. Now so you go take money, you get money and profit. But if you get motorcar all day, you change the shock absorber, you change the tire, you spend more per the motorcar, then what you get for carry go home for take care of the people there. So we see with the it's very expensive for make roads there. Now, millions of dollars, any one roadway they make. But it's necessary because we know say, one, it make life easy for everybody, but we're not waiting at that sector, we're not your direct life depend on them, we're not able to live. And so many people that do and we're not plenty. So all the effort we make for get good roads there, for link towns, cities, regions, now for make sure say we not make profits, we not able to contribute to the economic activities of this country. We not for transport people and goods and other things there, and help you with other services. So for me, when I rub we back, we say we'll rub in our back. We did for different roads there. We don't finish some of the roads then. We get bridges then where we try for construct. All we sudden ferry that day. By the time we left government, we don't have no ferry in this country. All types of we don't begin change them. The one at Salone and Batru, the one at Manoa and Kailang, another one the north, Tompare, and then Boajibo. We don't commission them on the day, then they make them. In less than 2 years, we will get more than bridges here and that. We forget about ferry then. The other side, we side the ferry then still there, mostly na the north, carrying I think yes, carrying more and get a lot of bridges there. Then maybe Cambia. We dey work on them one day for make sure say all of them turn to bridges. Today, I see when I come, but I don't see women there. I don't see them talk. I see them. But when I don't make reference to them, I two women I don't want to see. And when I don't say we did by gender policy, so we say woman there for the day, we say man the day. When I bring two women there, when I hide them behind that. And they catch us when I make us see them. Then a part of driver senior. Oh, I'm going to make them talk. Okay. Now the big thing that they again, what they do? We're not for the frown, we're not for the vex, say, woman, they won't come before. God, now in the, woman, they plenty in this country pass way. Now you know why you make them plenty pass way. So, that means say the same message to you. For make, if them plenty pass way, why would not for make them help with and the thing they what they do? We don't put on our head, say they're not able to do plenty things they what they do. But it's not true. They're able to do plenty things there. Women, they, sometimes they can drive past from man, they also. But when I don't give them when I must carry. When I hold the answer, but nobody they give. We should say, you know, they give a woman driver. Yes. They're more careful. Now we can drive rough. In fact, now it's one country where they buy motor for, they use vehicle. Now for fair one way, them and me then, they don't drive. Now new vehicle, now you get. Although I use one, a new one. But then young boy, if they buy their motor car, now garage they go straight. So, down the back, now we will not get for embrace. Talking about peace inside the union, I go left hand the vice president and the chief minister. When they talk about national cohesion and peace, we for make sure say it is within the sectors that we would operate. Because you know, we all, now one thing we want for Salone, make Salone go before. But one thing we will not forget, as we all want make Salone go before, some people then they will not believe in that. Always. Like the example where when a president talk about posting the way they under. It's safe, nothing on the drum, they eat, and they don't have find place, they get everything. The grace where I see, now where it tell people they say, when I go born, when I go kill this other person, when I go burn their property then I have. You know who said that grace they transfer from till they want the Naya? Where they grab, some they go die for that process. Then lock them in prison. Because we know they allow that one day. Everybody forgot about in business. People then defend their Lily and Natty for go feed their family. They say today, they're not for come out. If you come out, they're for wait yourself. Anytime when they talk that one day, we get law enforcement. Nobody not for touch you. You, not to me they buy fear for you, not to me buy you motorcar for you. Now they get your money for leave. For feed the family, for take care of them. Why is somebody for sit down on the other side? Waiting bad for all of this, Now, when a big people in this country, they support that kind of policy, me, and that one day, anytime I talk about her, the vex because I'm not going for hide that feeling. For say, you know they do paying one. In fact, then they finance them for do that. And then people are supposed to be responsible members. They're supposed to be fathers to this nation. They're supposed for the help. If not for nothing, men no halala no day. We halala no day. Even the poorest man, if we able to go find in Lily and nothing and eat, at least men not go to bed, the angry one. But when you make all man they hide, you will not go buy quick. That fair, you know they make investment the canaya. Investment no go come. Every 2-3 days, you see them put side and they burn them. Like the last year, August 10, the way me feel, because it's like they make your woman look fine, so that the whole world go want them. The whole world go want Canada for can invest. They see somebody, then come on, then they can't throw away per my all kinds of people for my daughter. Me not go able to give you all work. I'm not going to buy motorcar for you all. I'm not going to do everything. Wait, they limit them to which government they help on. But if peace day and what government can do, it do them, the roads there and other support systems them for una they fed them for una self. Una no one can beg. Nobody no left for beg. But then if we get the opportunity, the conducive atmosphere for me go about in business. If you want for take loan, we for help and for make get loan, for make get what you want forget. But when you create that fear, intention, then you make people they know they achieve their potential. So we dey work for make sure say when I did together, no conflict not for day, when I get on our own systems, how when I elect, how when I govern when I self, when I get on our own constitution, not so. Yes. We own business now for make sure say when I keep to that. So I go left hand and give the vice president and the chief minister for Maada go report to me later on say this court business if we're done by now. Why we do for all of this when you give accolade to the government for what we don't do? Yes, for make development the any side, peace for the force. When peace day, nobody, like I say, not you glad you want for the go and pass and big or go to this other one. Everybody want go fend for himself. We own business now for create that enabling environment. So the peace, we done the work very hard with all the security sector for make sure that everybody gets their own peace. And from where we come, we don't move up the ladder. Today, they say the whole of West Africa, the one day where they observe, and the great country there, say Sierra Leone, now the most peaceful country in West Africa. We are the third most peaceful, now the whole of Africa, third most peaceful, now the whole of Africa. Why? Because you know the council no more. We self get for like we self. We as a government, plenty thing and then we can blame we because if we react the way we not expect you for react, it will make sure say peace not in there. When you know daddy, you know what they do. Sometimes a day, person they do, you begin they do bad. You call them, you talk to them. So they say, elect this wire, or you no one for take action. But if they look at the general, the bigger picture, and say, make you set your father one day, and make you not go to the full extent. But that one day where they make the whole country afraid. Not a terrorism. We make huge number of people there. They're afraid for come out or do something. Not terrorism. Now some people they differ. And we don't say anybody who catch father one day, the full extent of the law will go. So we want, especially the work when they do back, make una self join we for that one day. When they get plenty information, when I know plenty things there. I'm happy with the move by the president for pool the one day, where they instill fear. Yeah. But we will also stand up as a union. Now me one key talk for Adebayo, plenty people that are afraid, and me woman. We not for talk. Now yeah we did. Now young who signed Sidoyanda again everything. They get the protection. They say we're not picking them. It is disturbing our life. As a union, national union, we're not for talk. The height map talk. Again, make the world know say not to be no more government because they want to reduce the politics. But a person like that will not able to take care of himself. I tell and say, if you not say you know man can Salone. When the people they send and the people they pay from here, that's not the most disturbing part of it. And these are people where God don't make the don't Timab for this country. And where they suppose whether at Timab Naya and not Timab Naya as president, where God bring me Kanaya an older obligation to each and every one of them for protecting her till I die. Anything where they bring shame and bugging to this country, not obligation. That thing, the one that when a Muslim, that they hold the Bible, they hold the Quran, we they hold the Bible, not a small sweat one day. So people can forget that if you say now, just, then give you that book that you hold up. Say, I swear, I will do the best thing there for this country in the best interest and security. Me, I don't take and treat them, so I know they forget. I know they forget. I know say na big swear that one day that before God a man, nine at one. And therefore, whether are they sleep, whether are they awake, whether are jack, whether are they dream, everything now God now give you that responsibility. And not to all mind you give. You say you get 8 million people, you give you that responsibility, you for take hold on with 2 hands. Now that's 9 million do. Unfortunately for me, when I be youth man in this country, I don't lead this country. When the president they talk, they ask me if I remember. I don't know. Now you know the member say, me the member. I don't sabi you from MPRC, they ask me if I remember. We don't lead this country. As a young man, the decision where we make that Sunday, may make we get peace today. I see some wait man they jump and say that democracy. Oh, we get one now, they not been come. If we get peace now today, na meet him up before that one day. That's all let's do. When I know that one day, the so-called Western countries, they left with for fry. Now me, as you mean I be youth man, and me grab, I say police and call they say no they na fake when they fake when I one day in power. Where I say been to money too, they say one for stay in power. I keep me word. Now that make not to make me finish the peace process. But now me go find some cop and pull on a bush and put on down. But because I belong saying that 3 months no more go in a airport, I still keep me word and not sit down for talk peace with them. I say I go hand over because I'm not the one go beyond my own word where I don't say. We all know where APC be don't squander democracy in this country. Now be one party, so we vote say we tired. Gonna one person they vote for. Now one party. Now being we. Take. And where say we? Now God give you the strength that same day, and the sense and the mind for come pull there and bring democracy. The democracy take today no like them. They only elect them when they get elected. If you don't elect them, they don't elect them. And the same attitude that we show today. the same commission will be declared the winners. The same process will be used for declare the winners. They say that process they wrong this time. They go join some foolish people then for country we say we for change the system. We for go against our own constitution. Not to me they conduct election. Not to me they describe the processes by which election they go on. Tabulation, tallying, this process and that process. All day. Now think the way they write. We all don't be part of that process. If you been say that process they wrong, before election now they say no, we not like so. Not the way election happen now, they say you have been part of the process. They say no, not to say for they. According to we, then when they go join people there for Hamburg in this country. The same thing. The same attitude number who done the see. If fine for make Salone people they know say some people not good for this country. Some party not good for this country. So we for talk down as how we see them. And then they join other people there. What he make out of 192 countries, 188 vote for Mekugona now the United Nations Security Council. Now out of respect, out of which they don't see where would they do inside Salone in the past 5 years. Now that make 192, now 188 vote for we. They say the United Nations Security Council, when we talk about the United Nations, now the most powerful organ, you get the permanent members, you get the non-permanent members. We they go as a non-permanent member. See radio. That they should say, in the past 5 years, we don't make the international world, other countries, they don't respect we. They say, when they govern fine. Then they take money, they give it. Where COVID day, COVID killed about 7 million people around the world. The number we die now don't reach 200. Where Ebola been come? Now 3,000 more, no so? Then they eat the money and tap that, no so? Where Salone people, some people, they're not a member. Now I make have to say they're not a vote for themselves. You get government where they take care of you, take care of your picking them. If they do all of this, it make you get respect. When time come, not vote for Maada people, not vote for SLPP, vote for the respect we going to get. Vote for the you picking the way they go school, and they get for come better you. But people they now still see more than the white, they will vote for that one day. And the bad side and the way you on this side, they say, now you know the papa for all. And me, from the time we are young, God give you that blessing for Timothy before now, I owe in that responsibility. If I'm not talking correct, God will say, you not been doing me work fine. I put you in charge of them one day, you not correct them. Waiting me see correct, I will talk them. If you like them, you take them. If you not like them, you not take them. But just like the Imam there, when they give kutuba, not for me, all man take them. So man they see way come on and do it again cost the Imam. But I will talk. This country we able to make them. We able to catch up with the rest of the world. And make a tell you now. Not so other person can make a book. Anybody where they come and let that money come with, you know what they get out of that money. The way we don't go overseas, we don't live with them, we don't go to school with them. We know the world. We don't come back. Nobody know they make you country, now you they make them. If you follow them, you know they ever go before. In these 5 short years, when I see how we don't move the education business, to the point where United Nations want for talk about education, they say when I go Salone. To the point where they want to talk about maternal mortality rate reduction in the world, they say Salone now the only country will reduce maternal mortality by 60% in 5 years. That's not a small achievement where you know what's in the happen around the world. So we will be proud. Say, all the blabber, all the trouble within the world, we provide an enclave we will able to achieve, of peace, we will able to achieve plenty things there. What a country then dream of oneself. The British Minister for Africa, he came one day, when they present him with a list of things that we don't do, when he said go around, he said, I'm not going to talk nothing. He said, because me not be this now in 4 years, because less than 5 years, you don't even do all of the things there. Inside your country. So when you get some individuals, the way they try for create that, which is because of personal, sometimes monetary reasons, then you get for smart up, you get for wise up, and do the right thing for your own country. Nobody not for can make here. So I want peace for the union. Again, through the Honorable Vice President and the Chief Minister, we go work for see what you can able to do for Epona. What you will be able to do for Epona. Because now that na government in your work will help everybody. We not be able to do everything we want, but we able to do anything that we will not say will be on for make sure say we not feel part. Make una stakeholders in the governance of this country. So, thank you, Mr. President. Thank you to the executive. Thank you to the union for we will not take on time today for can congratulate you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. National Chief Driver.